Hello and welcome to a dreary, breezy, cold, rainy Saturday. I hope that you're having a great day and I appreciate you joining me here on Mr. Eric Reads. We've got a book by Camille Andros and it's called Charlotte the Scientist is Squished. Oh, yikes. So, bundle up, relax, and enjoy this tale right here on Mr. Eric Reads. Charlotte was a serious scientist. Protective glasses, a lab coat, and a magnifying glass were her essential scientific equipment, plus a clipboard for important rules, of course. Charlotte solved problems by conducting experiments that followed the scientific method. And Charlotte had a problem. She was squished. She was squished at the table, she was squished in the tub, and sometimes she was even squished on the toilet. It had become impossible to conduct her experiments. Her test tubes were taken, her beakers got broken, and her specimens were spoiled. Charlotte needed some space. Time to use the scientific method. Step 1. Ask a question. How can I get some space around here? Step 2. Form a hypothesis. If I can get rid of my brothers and sisters, I will have room to be a real scientist. Step 3. Test the hypothesis with an experiment. So she created Vanishing Potion. She tried that experiment to make everyone disappear, but it didn't work. She tried another experiment to make herself disappear, but that didn't work either. If she was going to get some space, she would have to go there. Step 4. Make and record observations. Well, Charlotte was no longer squished at the table. She was no longer squished in the tub, and Charlotte could take as long as she wanted on the toilet. Space was splendid, she thought. Finally! Step 5. Draw a conclusion. She had all the room she needed to conduct very important experiments using her protective glasses, a lab coat, and a magnifying glass. Her test tubes were tidy, her beakers looked brilliant, and her specimens were sparkling. Her hypothesis was correct. She finally had room to be a scientist. The only problem was there was no one to talk to at mealtime. No one to blow bubbles with in the tub. And what was Charlotte supposed to do when she ran out of toilet paper? Space was lonely. Back to step 2. Form a new hypothesis. If I can have friends in space, then I won't be lonely and I can be a real scientist. Time for more experiments, she thought. Charlotte tried chocolate, but it was too tempting. And the balloons kept floating away. And robot bunnies were poor conversationalists. They got ruined in the bathtub and tangled up in toilet paper. Charlotte missed her family. She even missed being squished. So she tried one last experiment. And reached a new conclusion. Charlotte didn't need outer space. She just needed her own space. The end. That was Camille Andros and her book, Charlotte the Scientist is Squished, right here on Mr. Eric Reads. And in case you were ever wondering, you wanted to check this book out, you do have the 5 steps of the scientific method. A nice little layout of that as well. So, hope you enjoyed that book. Stay warm out there, guys. Stay safe and healthy. Wash those hands. Practice kindness in everything that you do. And for the love of everything, read every single day. I promise you, it'll open up your mind and it'll change your world. So, without further ado, guys, go enjoy your Saturday. Come back tomorrow. We'll have another book right here on Mr. Eric Reads.